The Bengals drive about to get going.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after toss.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 Thomas.
Burrow will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
11 Thomas.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Burrow. is taken in by Hurst. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Mixon with a first down carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Mixon again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Burrow going for it on 4th. He's got it. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A give up the middle to Singletary.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The Bills on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow on 1st down. This pass complete to Higgins.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. 11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this, because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen, he'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
37 yards.
and the Bills have taken the lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The slot man in motion right.
11 coming. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 empty. 11 empty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught, it's Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Again, it's Burrow. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. That's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
11, Thomas. 11.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
He'll try again.
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From midfield now, Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
11.
From the 44, Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
11.
They run for it with Mixon, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
11
Again, it's Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open.
Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow, as his guys are able to extend their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this one to Boyd. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to